As a business entrepreneur or business owner, one of the things that you're going to find is your time is super valuable and you don't always get the time to do what you need to. So what are a couple of strategies that you could use to block off some time on a weekend or even during the business week that'll allow for you to get done what you need to and implement some of your business practices? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Consulting Secret on a perfect day to talk about business growth, opportunities, strategies, implementation, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from South Lake Tahoe. Very important to this conversation. So I want to give you one of my strategies, and then I'll give you a couple more. I, for the most part, live in Sacramento. And to drive to South Lake Tahoe on any given weekend is about 2.5 hours, depending upon the weather. It happens to be really nice. It happens to be winter, so it's a little bit slower to get up here today because everybody's stopping and looking at the snow. So I have an audio program that I got to go through that's roughly 4 hours. So I was like, you know what? I keep finding reasons to not go through this program. What I'm going to do is I am going to absolutely positively drive to Reno. So Sacramento to South Lake Tahoe is about 2.5 hours. South Lake Tahoe to Reno is about an hour. Reno back to Sacramento is 2.5. So it gives me time to sit, look, think, do what I need to do, go through the program. Now, just so you know, I'm halfway through the content that I needed to go through. Absolutely. I've done the work. I've done what I was supposed to do. So that's one strategy that you could use. Another strategy that you could use is you could find a local hotel or a work center and go unplug and just focus on what needs to be done. Like if people can find me sometimes, they're like, hey, Scott, I need help. Hey, Scott, like I know that you're an entrepreneur and like you're not doing anything during the day, but I need like, no matter what stage of entrepreneurship or business owner you're in, everybody thinks that you're not busy and you have nothing to do and that everybody does everything for you. And that's not the case and that's not true. So what I'll do is I will drive roughly an hour or sometimes an hour and a half. And in that time I'm thinking or I'm talking through ideas, concepts, and strategies. I'm talking to ChatGPT, and then I get to my location and I unplug. You can't get a hold of me. I will turn on airplane mode. I will use my VPN. I will use an egg timer, and put 60 minutes on the clock. And I will just strictly focus on one idea, one concept, one strategy, one means of implementation. And the reason that I bring this up is for every time that you get interrupted, for every time that somebody stops you from getting something done, it's not just the time that they block, it's the time to get momentum back. It's the inertia that it slows down. It's in electric motors, they have this thing called end rush, and it's the amount of energy that it takes to get that motor going. We all have end rush in our life, and it's us to get back on board for what we need to do. Another thing is you could create a group, and this group, all you do for 1 hour is you turn your Zoom on and you work. You don't interact. You don't talk. You don't do everybody's holding everybody accountable because you look up and like, hey, are they working? Yep, they're working. You're working. Hey, are they working? You're working. Whatever strategy, concept, thing that you need to do to implement that's going to make your life get things done, I highly encourage you to do it. Now, I'm fortunate that I'm an hour and a half from the Bay Area. I'm like 2 hours, depending upon the time of the year. I'm 2 hours from South Lake Tahoe. It allows for me to drive to some cool locations to lock down some events, okay? So if you're like, hey, Scott, what does South Lake Tahoe look like in the middle of winter? Hold on a second. This is what it looks like. You got a little bit of snow, got the mountains, and you got the bright sun. So there you go. You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Aloha mahalo.